Hey guys, Chandler here, back on my channel, Alternate Journey, and today we're going to be reacting to some trans memes, because that's what I do, I guess now, a monthly meme review. So, let's see what we got this time. Crush. Let's see who this really is. Transition goals. This hurts me a little bit, because it's so relatable. It's interesting how when you analyze back on, like, your crushes back in, like, high school and stuff like that, or, like, when you did, like, club soccer, like, yeah, no, they were just goals of, like, what it was supposed to be for your life at that moment, you know? Trans women, trans men, estrogen. Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this? Yep. And then trans women to us with testosterone. Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this? T is great, man. Can't freaking rave it enough. You look like a real woman. Okay, and then, oh, translated to, like, what? Okay, trans women aren't really women. Got it. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting what cis people will say, or even some queer people, if they're not trans and stuff like that, but like, say they're non-binary or something like that, or just gay. It's just like, it's very interesting how some individuals don't realize what words they're actually using actually means and stuff, or what it implies. It's like you almost don't want to, like, correct them, because it's like, at the end of the day, they're trying to be nice, and then when you do correct them, they think that you're just being oversensitive. It's hard, because then they think that you're attacking them, being like, oh, you're not trying hard enough, you're not doing it right, being like an ally. Even though it's like, no, you're just like trying to educate them with like the actual language that they're using. Kind of like when someone says like something racist and they don't know it's racist, that does not mean it's no longer racist just because they don't know the knowledge behind it. Like, no, you teach them so they realize the words that they're using and the history of it and the actual meaning, and then therefore they can use language further on that actually represents their true character. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're not actually transphobic and you want to be supportive towards your friends and they correct you with certain language or usage of words, don't be really offended, because they're actually helping you out so you can actually represent your true characters. It's hard to understand in that moment, but later on, you realize that, and you appreciate it. If you guys want me to do a video about that, like certain things that cis people say, and like what actually translates to, and like what they should actually say, let me know. Like, comment that down below, because it is interesting. There's many things that people don't realize is actually kind of transphobic, what they're saying. My dysphoria. I've been looking everywhere for you. Me, what a coincidence. I've been avoiding you everywhere. Literally. Yeah, every day. It randomly, that bitch, it randomly sneaks up on you, though. And it probably looks like that short little man, too. Oh my god. Man plant. Yes, grow, my little man plants. Grow. Literally, when you first start tea, or like that first moment that like you just like stop shaving your legs because you're like, fuck it, and stuff like that. But then when you're on tea, it grows like really like long, and it's just like, it's more noticeable. So it's like, yeah, that was like probably me, like the first couple months on tea and stuff. Now it's just like, yeah, whatever. Although I did have to shave my legs because I got that tattoo below my right knee, so like it just felt so weird having this random patch literally right just there on your knee, completely shaven, and the rest like so fucking hairy. So I literally shaved my legs. That was like, what, 2-3 months ago now, so now the hair's all back. Yeah, it's literally back to the length that it was before I got the tattoo, so. You don't really think about your man plants later down the road, but this brought me back to like the first couple months on tea. Like, it's funny, like the cringy stuff. It's not cringy at the time, because obviously it's like a very important moment in your life. Like, you're finally on hormones, you're actually finally being seen as who you truly are, and like able to showcase it. So it's like you are literally so excited about the stupidest things. Like, you look back, especially if you post on YouTube, it's just like, wow, I used to be so cringy about this, but at the time it doesn't feel cringy, you know? Well, sometimes it still felt cringy at the time. My brother making fun of me for working out and saying he'd never date a girl with abs. Whoa, this is worthless. I mean, I don't know. Girls with abs are honestly really attractive, and I don't think that's just my bisexuality talking, because I don't think abs is as like a masculine thing. I think it's just about being strong, and like women can be strong muscular-wise as well. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I would totally date a girl with abs. I feel like every probably trans guy during like an AFAB part of their life before they knew that they were trans, and like whatever, they probably had that moment where they like wanted abs as a representing female form and stuff. Just saying. I feel like everyone kind of goes through that stage. Don't buy Girl Scout cookies. They support Planned Parenthood and transgender rights. Ew. But me in reality, literally. I mean, I'm gonna say something controversial here, but Girl Scout cookies aren't honestly as good as people say they are. I'm just saying. It's highly overrated. I mean, certain ones are actually really good. But like, let's be, like, Thin Mints, I'm sorry, but you're so overrated of what you actually are. You know, like, there's plenty of cookies that are exactly like Thin Mints. Let's be honest. Jealous cis peasants in the background. A trans person knighting the closest friend of knowledge of what's going on with my junk. Fuck. Why is this? It's, this is funny, but also, like, I kind of hate it, like, because, like, it is kind of true, but also, like, you don't really have to tell anyone what surgeries you're gonna go through and stuff, but obviously, it's kind of obvious when you do YouTube, if, like, you literally present yourself with knowledge and stuff, which it sounds kind of weird now that I'm saying that out loud, but, it's very interesting why so many people are intrigued of what surgeries you're gonna go through. Like, it doesn't really matter because it's not affecting your life. I mean, some people are just intrigued for the whole scientific factor of it, of like how it actually works, or they're intrigued for knowledge of their own transitional goals and stuff like that, to know what type of surgeries there are out there for them, what exactly the healing process is, what the actual results may be and stuff. So it's just like, there's like many reasonings of why some people would be interested, but it's like, some people, they're just really just interested for the sake fact of like, what's in your pants, and like, it's very intriguing to them for some strange reasoning. And some individuals are like, no, I'm not calling you a woman per se until you get that penis chopped off. They literally say that. And it's just, it's very transphobic and like insulting, and it's just like, it's very weird because like you don't go around to like just a normal person. Not saying that trans people are normal, but it's like you don't go to a random person on the street and like immediately ask for like what their junk is and stuff. Like, it's very weird and invasive. Like, you don't go to every cis guy and immediately demand to like show you how long their penis is, you know? So it's just like, it's very weird. But yeah, only like a few, probably like, of course your like close cis friends would know, just because for the sake fact of like knowing when you're healing from surgeries. That's the only way they're actually knowing. It's not like this weird, secretive club, like a exact detail instruction of what, like, a trans person goes through. And last one for today, for this video, when your teacher talks about LGBT people in a way that implies that everyone in the class is straight, and you're like, hello, I'm right here. Yeah, this happened, it's surprising how many times this actually happened to me. Even in college, it wasn't just like high school. The last time I was in school was like, I graduated college in 2019, like early December 2019. If you're a teacher, like, I just never understood it, because it's like, when you have a profession where your job is literally just talking to people, you're gonna come across all types of different people. I've noticed that just being a manager at the warehouse I work at and stuff, and it's just, you should never really say anything that might be coined as controversial and stuff, even if you think you are divinely correct in your opinion. That does not mean that you are, in any way, or that someone else in the room is going to be offended, especially when you're a teacher, or something that, like, is, like, in that higher command role where you have to, like, manage, educate them in some way. If you're a teacher, like, you shouldn't really be passing down your opinions like that, but also, like, you're gonna be offending at least someone in that room. Just always assume there's gonna be, like, a gay person in the room, because you never know who you're truly hurting. Even if there isn't someone in the room that happens to be gay or trans, there might be someone, like, that they know that is and stuff. So you're always gonna be, like, offending someone in some way. It's just weird, because it always happens to be the transphobic and homophobic individuals that do this, and they don't even realize they're doing it. That's the sad part too. But also they just say, hey, it's my opinion, I can voice my opinion, and it's just like, not when it's like something that you literally can't control, that you're gay or trans and stuff. It's something that you're born as and stuff. So it's just like, it's very weird that even after all this scientific proof and on all those studies and stuff like that, people still don't believe it, but yet they still go to church every Sunday for something, and it's just, it's very weird in my opinion, and I just hate that it's still a thing. And you know, I mean, hopefully, you never know if it'll end. I think people will always be saying those same things, though. They'll just be careful with, like, when and where they say it. That's the sad part. Anyways, that is all the memes that I have for today's video. Like always, you can always send me memes at my Instagram, at alternate_journey. I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below and look at the statistics. If you find yourself watching most of my videos, might as well subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell down below so you get notifications when I upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.